Torp here. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Eli? Coach Eli, how are you? How you? Hello, my friend. Hey. Facts. Wow. How many posts you gonna leave up about facts? Just curious. I've been wondering about that because you keep on bringing up facts that you keep on getting wrong. Number one, you decided in your infinite wisdom to say something in one of your walking with a purpose, one of them there things. You decided to say that I was discombobulated or something. Like I didn't know what I was talking. Like I couldn't understand what it was you were saying. I noticed you didn't share the emails. Well, you're more than welcome to, my friend. You're more than welcome to. I would like it if you went first, though, because I'd like to share my email on our little conversation about the live as well. You know, the one where our two lovelies were going to be in it. It's amazing how many people came to my rescue, by the way. And it started with Jeff Thomas Black and Robert Reese, let's not forget that. And then I had a whole slew of people that I thought were trolls, that you call trolls, warn me about you. Turns out they weren't trolls. They were just people that didn't agree with you. So apparently everybody that doesn't agree with Eli is a troll. That's funny because Flex used to do that to me. He called me a troll all the time. Torp is a troll. Troll. I'm like, dude, that's not what a troll is, man. Now, a regular video creator can troll you, but what I'm doing is not trolling in my videos. That's not what's going on. I'm just simply calling you out. And Flex was calling me out, but he did it wrong. He called me a troll. So what exactly was it that I screwed up on? I didn't understand about. I said Wednesday or Thursday, and you said in a live broadcast, Thursday it is. I'm like, confirm, bro. And then we moved on, to more emails, which made no sense at all. I mean, you're right about that. I can't understand jibber jabber or whatever the fuck kind of language that is that you speak in emails. I don't know what the fuck that was. Now, thankfully, I could screen capture. You do it first, I'll do it second. That's fine. I'll back mine up. Very strange what you did there. You kept on saying, great, Thursday then. I said, no, confirm. I don't know which day it is yet. And you kept coming back. All right, great, we'll do it Wednesday night. I'm like, who the fuck said anything about Wednesday night? I said, let me check. The same thing happened, though, in your defense. The same thing happened for some reason. Robert Reese and I went through that. Real Talk with Roy and I went through that. And even a little bit with the Rev. I don't know what part of sometime next week is so hard to understand. Wednesday or Thursday, maybe Sunday. And you're like, well, I don't know. Saturday doesn't work for Don, so maybe Sundays. I was like, well, okay, fine, Sunday. And then all hell broke loose. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck are you doing? You are purposely trying to fuck people up for drama. Now, I'm drama number one. Nobody touches me on the drama. That's where I run this place. I run the drama. Me and me alone. I run the drama. Nobody else can do what I do. I see Eli's trying to, but he's got it weird. Drama doesn't mean you lie to people. It doesn't mean you manipulate them. It doesn't mean you twist their words around. Drama means you poke at their weakness. Big difference. That's drama. Drama is when you bring up somebody's weakness, and trolling is when you lie. Eli. Yep, that just happened. So, run that part back. Eli. He's an electronic liar. I don't know where I come up with this shit, honestly. So there I am in the Congo, trying to figure out which path to take in this here jungle. All I see is gorillas in the mist. And I've been walking through a lot of gorilla shit. All right, that was a derail, but it makes sense. It really, just let it sink in. But don't let it sink in all the way. Ew. So Eli, let me break it down to you like this, man. You tried to suck Pedro. I get that. Didn't work out for you. I barely got Pedro's attention. I did. You know how hard that is for a newcomer? You guys are the ones with all the experience. I pulled that shit off in less than 8 months. He wouldn't even comment back to any of us, let alone put us on a fucking live and fucking shun us on purpose just so he could look important. There were so many people in that live saying, Thor bailed out, he just left, he's a pussy. The ones that were there know. Motherfucker, he boxed me out. See, that's what a troll does. He lied. See, that's why Pedro's a liar. Pedro is very good at what he does. He can make people believe anything because he's an excellent actor and an excellent liar. He has game in that department. And that's why people got mad at him. Just like you, Eli. They're mad at you. When I said that you can't use somebody's past against them, that's if they only do it once, they were really mad, really drunk, or really high. And they just kept after that, they retracted it. It's like, no, that was me, I did that, whoops. Eli, you got a consistent record of years of this shit. Years of it. I mean, I saw the racial remarks, calling people retard remarks. I saw the homosexuality remarks and all that stuff. I'm like, good Lord, bro. What the fuck, if anything, are you defending? Do you have any idea how many people around you know what a douchebag you are? The idea that you would defend yourself makes you look worse. It doesn't help. You should shut the fuck up and actually do what you said 15 videos ago, which is move the fuck on, dude. Run your studio, bring in donuts and coffee in the morning and do a show about something else. Because you ain't fooling nobody in this one. You've already burned every bridge you fucking got. I don't know if you understand what that means. So let me break it down for you. You hit me over the head once, that's all I needed. The emails were enough for me. And then you got into it with Robert Reese and like, well, I don't hate anybody. It's like, you sure the fuck do, Eli. Eli, you sure the fuck do hate people. And I'll tell you how I know that. The only reason that you're friends with somebody is if they get on their knees. You're no different than Pedro. No different at all. I can't say that about Flex because I've never gotten on my knees for Flex. But for some reason, he does not have me blocked. I did a live with them. I vented about some shit, some real shit. I left. I said goodnight to the gentleman and I took off. That was it. I ain't heard a word from one peep, not one peep, not even Real Talk with Roy has made any video, any comment, hasn't done shit. And he is Mr. Emoji of the emoji capital of the world. He is Mr. Screenshot of the world. He's Mr. fucking cherries in the eyes, little cartoon, fucking shorts and all that stuff. He hasn't said a fucking word. Do you know why that is? I think both sides manned up and realized we're never, ever, ever, ever going to be besties. But there's a very silent mutual respect. We know we can never get anywhere. We've played the drama out. We've argued everything out. Eli, this is where you could be learning something, home skillet. Try to learn something from everybody else that's doing it right. Even if you and I got into a fight for the next 3 or 4 months verbally, in videos, you are going to lose. And I know this going into it. And in my opinion, that's just plain rude. I don't think that shows any fucking manning up on my part. That's not real on my part. If I know you're going to lose and you're not a challenge, then why would I do it? That just makes me look like a bully. It does. I think 98% of the people in this community would fairly say that I would destroy you with one video. Your credibility's been gone. I really can't destroy that. Your drama sucks because the only thing I hear you say is, dude. He said, dude. He needs to be for his butthole. Fuck ever, dude. You're not Beavis and Butthole rolled up to one. You're worse. You're just fucking Eli, all cracked up in one. Stop it, dude. Just stop it. I don't even realize anymore what the fuck anybody's talking about anymore. I really just don't get it. So I back off for a couple of days and wait for it to make sense again. And sure as shit, it's a big donut. Nothing's making sense. Dad Dash has got ad revenue sharing now. He went in there and got a pat on the back from Flex. I'm like, Congratulations, Dad Dash. We got you to the next level. You know that he still ain't got no views. He still ain't got nothing going on. This is what fucking AZ, Uber. I hate when people put all these different names together. It's hard for me to keep up with. Uber Jeep AZ. Jesus. Even he said it, subs don't matter after 1,000. Who gives a fuck? And what makes it worse is when you don't have enough traffic to give a fuck about. And that's Dad Dash. No traffic to give a fuck about. 113, I guess I should say that. No traffic to talk about. No nothing. He's got a few people in the lounge. That's the one thing he's got. The only reason he got to the 1,000 is because somebody probably told him, hey, man, you get involved in the drama long enough, guess what's going to happen to you, bro? You're going to get 1,000 subs and we can get you paid. That sounds like a quid pro quo to me. We'll give you something if you give us something. I just hope nobody's getting a percentage off what Dad Dash gets. So, yeah, anyway. There you go, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Kangaroo Court at its finest. How long has this been? 11:06. I'll keep it rolling for a little bit longer. I just finished up my shift. And this shit's been eating at me. And I just ran into not Walgreens, but Myers to pick up a bottle of booze. And they got this real problem with scanning the barcode. It'll make sense in a minute. Calm down. And this old lady in there, she don't want to have nothing to do with it. She says it's against the law. It's illegal because it's tax exempt. And DoorDash is getting away with charging the tax twice. Something like that. I'm like, we've been going through this since the beginning of summer. And then the manager tells me, well, you're only allowed to use the self-checkouts. I said, no, we're only allowed to use the regular checkouts. All summer long, that's all we've been able to use. And now we're finally back to the self-checkouts. Because that's not right. So I'm in there arguing with both of them. It turns out I was right about both. And DoorDash needs to let top dashers, if that's what the fuck we really are. Mine's only good for the rest of this month. But they need to let us, they need like field supervisors or something to squish all this stupid bullshit. All the fucking money that's being wasted, like this fucking guy right here is about to get fucking T-boned sideways. You see a turn signal, it's a red light. What are you racing to, you fuck nut? So you're like, we know more about it than DoorDash does on the fucking spot. We know more about it than the merchant does on the spot, and we know more about the employees do on the spot. So why are we sitting there arguing with anybody? Eli, hint, hint. Why are you arguing with us? We know more about you than you do. Just let us do our jobs. Let us fuck you up and move on. Take your licks. What? Just fuck off, dude. Just fuck off with the facts. How about that? You got hot facts with Robert Reed, and you got hot facts with Robert Reed, and you got fuck off with the facts with Eli. Fuck off with the facts. That's what your channel name should be. Fuck off with the facts. I just want to lie. And maybe you get more subs that way, because there's plenty of other channels like yours around. God knows we've all seen it, man. You're like fungus growing on a tree. Just stop. So anyway, I got that liquor delivered, and now I'm on my way home to enjoy some of my own. I'm gonna light me up a Delta 9, and I'm just gonna fucking chill. I was gonna make this video when I got home. There was only one problem with that. I might start doing these from the car, especially in the winter. I haven't decided yet. It's a little bit early, as you can see the sun's up. Usually I don't make these when the sun's up. How much, what am I crossing over, 14 minutes? That's not too bad. I just wanted to bring you guys along, that's all. I just wanted to bring you along, because it's like, these are the thoughts that are in my head. This shit's been over with Glitchgate, I told y'all that. What happened is never going to end, and those guys will never get their credibility back. But the argument that it exists, the argument that they got busted, we won, that's it. For me, that's it. There's nothing more for me to even jump into with that. Somebody else brings it up, I'll clap my hands, but I can't do much more than that. What else am I going to say about it? What happened, happened, happened. I don't know. It still exists now, so whatever. I think that should be the next thing, is why doesn't DoorDash do something about the fucking glitch? If that's what it actually is. It's built in. We have no proof. How about somebody come up with why it still exists? I'd love to hear that one. Now, that would be fun. And interesting, by the way. Since we're all truth tellers, I like to hear somebody come up with the truth about why it still exists. Kind of like why Eli still has a channel. Why does Eli still have a channel? Why is he monetized with almost 400 views of videos, 2 comments, and 10 likes? And lo and behold, most of his fucking videos come from, well, I mean, not his videos, but his lives, they start with like 5 to 10 people waiting. He's got him in the box because he makes everybody wait an extra 45 minutes before the fucking thing starts. I guess he's getting views off that too, I'm not really sure, but how fucked up is that, dude? when you do it like that, because people that are getting like 1,000 fucking live in the box, they only got 1 or 2 people waiting. You got the record number of people waiting. What happens? You start the fucking live and they all leave? Are you serious right now? You're a modest 27, and there's nobody there. It's all fucking crap. We got 27 crickets in the room. Nobody can fucking do anything besides say, whatever the fuck those crickets make. So I'm getting ready to cash out, because that's something I ain't heard anybody talk about in a while. This has got to be the best job in the world, since you can fucking cash out so fucking easy. I just made my money. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put it into a bank where it's FDI insured. That's what I'm doing. Because last time I got jacked up on the Dasher account, I had no recourse. They only saw one of my videos talking about the Dasher Direct card, which is up. And then they finally gave my money back almost 6 months later. Because merchant screwed me. It wasn't their fault, but the merchant screwed me. I had no recourse. The very first thing I did when I saw that charge on there from that merchant, and there was 3 screwed up ones. They fixed the first 2, and I got busted up for $40 I didn't even have anything to do with. I went to the fucking 1-800 number on the back of the card just to find out that there wasn't one. There's no one. There's no customer service. There's no anything. And then I find out, yeah, there is. You go through Dasher support, and I'm like, do you know this? Check this out. You're gonna love this. I went through Dasher support, and guess what happened that day? Dasher support, they cannot help you unless you're on an active Dash. Oh no, you're supposed to use the chat. Well, I did that, and they said they'd have somebody call me back. They said they called me back, but I never got a call back. I get too much spam calls. They don't tell you what number is going to show up on your caller ID. They just said, we'll call you back. They don't say within 5 minutes. They don't say anything. Not 2 days, 3 days, what time to call them back, nothing. So I'm like, I'm not picking up the phone for every spam call that comes through here. I had to block my calls since then. There's something, spam is so bad. So no recourse other than them watching your video. You better hope you get lucky and they watch your video. Because if they watch your video and they verify what you said is true, you're not trying to scam them, you probably get your money back. That's not good. I don't know why they don't have an 800 number on that card. I even called the bank that they go through. Is that Stride or something? I forget. I've got like 5 cards. I did call them, and they said, you have to go through DoorDash. I'm like, oh, no. I remember doing that. I was like, I'm never, ever. I even took my my settings and moved it back over to the DoorDash account and had to go right to my bank account, and still to this day it won't do that. Every time I do that, it automatically goes to my Dasher Direct card. Makes me a little bit nervous, but I just take my money out pretty much as soon as I get it. Because if anything happens to it, it's anybody's guess if I ever see it again. I know, that sucks, man. If somebody screws me over, it's like I have no recourse. To this day, I feel that way. It's terrible. Now, it hasn't happened since, or before. It was one time. But feeling helpless with no phone number except for chat on Dasher support, I'm like, oh, God. I don't know about you guys, but if you have $500-600 in there, what would you be no bit nervous? And that's how I feel watching Eli's channel. He reminds me of that. I can't get a straight answer out of him. I don't know when to get a hold of him. And when I do go back and forth with him, it don't make no sense. You got to get lucky for something to make sense. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in another one, maybe some other day. I'm not really sure right now. It's too pretty of a day. I've already wasted 20 minutes of my life explaining to you why Eli sucks when you guys already knew. But I guess it was my turn to say my 2 cents about it. You know what I mean? Finally. It felt good, too. So, Eli, I don't know if you remember this. You're about my age. Do me a favor, man. When you find a moment, a really good moment, where you're relaxed, Dawn's feeling good, you're feeling good, the day went well. Everything just worked. Can you do me a favor on that day? Can you just do me a favor and sit and spin? Let's warp out.